Hi, Dan. Thank you so much for coming today to talk to us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a field instructor for us as well.
Absolutely.
What are some of your favorite aspects about being a field instructor?
I've really enjoy getting to see my organization through a fresh set of eyes, especially eyes that are really excited to be there and have a completely different outside perspective on what we do and how we do things. And I really enjoy just the energy that the students bring. You know, they're excited to be there, and they want to learn, and they're fresh, and just that sense of excitement that they bring is just, it's so refreshing for me in my day-to-day. It's easy to get bogged down in the day-to-day details of what's happening, and so the time I get to spend with the students is re-energizing for me.
Yeah. What are some of the ways that maybe your organization benefited from having a student?
Sure. I do think having that fresh set of outside eyes that are coming in and seeing things in a new way really benefits us. We can take what the students have to offer as far as feedback and see how we can incorporate that. I think it's also really beneficial to have students coming in who are still in school, who are still really heavily wrapped up in theories and in best practices and in evidence bases, and that come to us with that. I think sometimes organizations start to drift from that a little bit, and we get into our ruts of this is just how we do things. And so, it's great to have them bringing that back again to say, well, from a systems perspective, maybe this is how you should be doing things, to remind us that, yeah, this is what we do, and this is how we should be doing those things. And so I think that's one of the many ways that Burl benefits, for sure.
How do you think the time management was? Was it too much having a student? Was it easy to integrate into your work? How was that balance for you?
I think it was relatively easy to integrate into our work. It's beneficial for me to be at an organization that is the size that we are, in that I didn't have to try to come up with something for our student every single day. I could find some different folks in some different areas and some different departments to have her be able to see a lot of different things. So that was beneficial. But as far as the actual supervision and any of the work with the journals or any of the midterm reviews or anything like that, really didn't find it burdensome at all. It was the benefits far outweighed the costs as far as the time went.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
What was fulfilling for you personally for being a field instructor?
I really enjoy that mentorship aspect, and so just that feeling like I'm giving back to someone that's coming into the profession. And I really truly value the role that we have as gatekeepers, and in really having an investment in the larger sense of the profession, and wanting to make sure that the people that we're bringing into that field are ones who are going to be the best social workers that they can be. And so I really like that aspect of feeling like I'm able to help bring these folks along, show them the ropes a little bit, but also be there to make sure that the bigger world of social work is one that's going to continue to get the best and the brightest, and try to contribute to that.
Do you have any suggestions maybe for prospective field instructors who are interested in having interns but they're a little bit hesitant?
I think the best advice that I could give would be to try to do as much planning and preparation ahead of time. That's really what will make it an easy process. So, I think if you were sitting down to assess, is this going to be a good fit, not a good fit, really the first place to start would be, do you have some time to devote before they even get into your offices to have a plan in place for them? Because if you can't carve out that time and find that time, it's not going to be a great experience. And so I think really assessing how much preparation can you afford to do will ultimately pay off in the long run for whether it's going to be a good experience or not.
Great. Thank you so much.
Sure.